Sydney Mavundla's stunning new album is a tribute to the forefathers. On his latest album, Dirge for Our Fathers, he appreciates some of the greatest trumpet players of our time, and he'll be performing the album at the third installment of the Jazz at the Villa. It's an event that brings together a lineup of leading voices in the South African jazz scene. And so to speak to us a little bit more about the event and his album at large, we're joined in studio here by trumpeter and flugelhorn player Sydney Mavundla. Sydney, thank you for your time at this hour and joining us. Thank you for joining, for also telling your story over the years.
Wow.
Thank you for this gift as well.
Thank you.
It's very spiritual.
No,
it's very moving.
Yeah.
Dirge for Our Fathers. Offline, we were speaking about the play on word and the morbid tone, but perhaps you could delve further and explain the meaning for it this time around.
All right. No, thank you very much for having me here, and thanks to the viewers as well at home. Dirge for Our Fathers, I mean, it's been a long time. It should have been released a bit long before today, but I guess everything has got its right time.
Yes.
So I want to believe this is the correct time, this is the right time for it. But Dirge for Our Fathers, it's more like a dedication to all our mothers and our fathers who paved the way for all of us as youngsters who came into this music business and wanted to play music. So in this, this is a title track, by the way.
Yes.
So I'm saying it's a dedication, it's a tribute to Hugh Masekela, and I'm saying to Brahu, we love you. Tell all the others the same. And I say to Brahu, tell Dizzy, tell Miles, tell Mam Sbongile, tell Mam D, all of them that we love them. Tell Begim Selegu, tell Lulu Konsana, all of them, basically, because these are the people I know that I found them to be in the industry before I came in, and I was looking up to all these people. And when I met them physically, they hold my hand, they moved with me. So it's a dirge. A dirge is more like a funeral song. It's a sad song. But for me, it's full of joy when I'm thinking of all these people in the same space. But the message is sent to Brahu to tell all of the others. He's passing on the message like an African culture in a way, where we say to our ancestors, when somebody goes on to say, please say hi to our ancestors, please send our greetings to so-and-so or to our ancestors in general. Yeah.
And remembering that they're always around us.
Yes,
they've just transformed in form.
True. That's very true.
The creative process that you would have had to undergo to hear this and to tell that story and to say thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, what would that have looked like? Particularly because you said this should have come out earlier, but now has been deemed the right time.
And the other thing that says to me it came in the right time, the song was composed when Brahu passed on, which is, and I speak about people who passed on before him and people who passed on after him.
Okay.
So basically the song was composed, it was there, and then the lyrics, they came in later. And then that's when, because I felt like I need to say, because when I say a dirge for our fathers, what is a dirge? What is it trying to say? But when I sing it now, like you'll see in the album, there's an instrumental version of it and there's a vocal version. I felt like they need to hear what I want to say. Verbally, they must hear, Brahu, may your soul rest in peace. Know that you are so loved. Tell the others the same. Mamdi, Tandi, Spongile, and all. You know, so that's what for me it's like. I feel like I'm with them in a way.
From instrumentalists to also using your vocals.
Exactly.
I mean, that's also a new feat for you. What did you have to tap into to finally also exercise that? And how did that feel, actually, having your voice?
I must say this one thing. Dr. Hugh Masekela said to us. I remember when he downsized his band. He said, everybody's going to sing now. And everybody like, no, Brahu, I'm a bass player, I'm a guitar. He says, no, if you can talk, you can sing. Wow. So basically it comes from that. I know I used to sing earlier in the church and all those kind of things, but it was never been it's never been like my stronghold kind of thing, my strongest point. But I felt like in this case particularly, for people, it's either I call somebody to sing or I do it myself. I've spoken to couple of people to come and do this thing, but when I made them listen, they said, no, justice is done. It's fine like this. So I had to pull the other side of me and say, look here, Mavundla, you're going to sing now. And, you know, yeah.
In terms of your team, your band members,
Yeah.
I mean, are you someone that sticks to what they know? Were you introducing new people? Did you downscale? I mean, what would have happened this time around as well?
Right, I like that. That's a very good question. I remember the album before this one, it was a quintet, which is 5 people.
Exactly.
And actually, it's not just a quintet, because in one song, we added one person, which became a sextet. And then this one is purely a quartet, 4 people. So, and when we talk about the band members, I like the fact that this thing is happening, this album is happening because they pushed me. We did a gig, and then coming back, they said, if we don't do it now, we will never do it again. And this is where the band is tight, we need to do it now. Money or no money, we're going to do it. Afrika Mkhize on piano, Amaeshi Okwarachuku Ikechi on double bass, and then it's Peter Ored, who's the drummer and the engineer of the whole thing, and myself on the trumpet. Yeah.
And so beyond the album as well, the Jazz at the Villa event, I mean, this is also something where you're going to be performing, engaging with audiences. It's an intimate affair as well. What can we expect? Talk to us about the offering.
You know, as far as I know, it's the 3rd installment of the Jazz at the Villa. So I'm looking forward. I went and I saw the space. It's so beautiful, very intimate. Inside, outside, it's very beautiful. What you can expect, Sia is playing as well, and with his band, with her band, by the way, and then it's my band as well. And then there's nice food, I'm told. So just come and eat and enjoy some nice music. And yeah, thanks to Artful Expressions, and then Villa Simone and Peg's Music, yeah.
It's a journey, it's being in relation to what's happening with your band members as well. Talk to us about that journey for you over the years, highs and lows. I mean, this ultimately culminates through the performance and this offering.
That's true.
Fathers.
That's true. There's people who will always make an impact when it comes to your music. There's people like Africa. I so love Africa. I mean, each time I play with another pianist, I'm hoping that pianist will change to be Africa. So, but it's what it is. So you get attached to your musicians.
Absolutely.
You just get attached. You want to hear the drum that you always play with. You want to hear all those kind of things. Not just in this band, but in any other band. But this is the band that I chose, that I felt like this band is going to do justice to what I want to hear or what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah.
Well, Sydney, thank you for joining us and for telling your story for this latest offering. I'm going to leave the conversation there for now. The 3rd installment, as you heard, of the Jazz at the Villa will bring another magnificent jazz lineup in this intimate setting at Villa Simone Boutique Hotel in Houghton. And that's obviously happening this afternoon. We're just in conversation with trumpeter Sydney Mavundla, also chatting about Dirge for Our Fathers, his latest offering.